Dodos to the Ice Dodo Tournament Season 7 Grand Final. Two absolute titans going head-to-head today. Mars leads on paper, rated 109, but his recent rustiness gives Z-Ray the edge with a 55% win probability. We're off quickly with Fried Tennis Ball, a difficulty 7 map to start off our game. If you're wondering how to join the tournament yourself, Season 8 is set to begin in October, all taking place in our Discord server, which you can join through the invite in the video description. But anyways, Z-Ray is getting near the end. Oh, and it's a dream start for the favourites! Zeta Ray, one complete from one attempt. A first try to draw first blood in the final. Dragon Dance turns up as our second map, a classic difficulty 9 by Rocky707. This map is 41 seconds long, so our contestants here only actually have one real attempt to complete it within the 45-second timer. And both have just forfeited that opportunity. But Mars did get slightly further than Z-Ray, so the deficit seems to now be down to 21. Map 3's Diamond Blade, a short map in which basically everyone dies at the start. So now we're just watching both players fail. Oh, look! But Z-Ray's going somewhere. Through the gaps now. Oh, that's quite unlucky. Now we're just going to speed everything up because no one's going anywhere. And now Mars. Mars goes through. A jump. Another jump. Can he beat the timer? No, he can't. 98% complete. Oh, this is interesting. Z-Ray, 68%. And can you believe what you're seeing here? Mars now leads Z-Ray by 9 points from 42 points down. Is this the start of a comeback? And Z-Ray through the final pipe. The tight turns, the timer, and the second last turn of the map gets him before he can get it. 45 to 97 points. That's a massive advantage that Z-Ray has placed himself now, heading into map 5, Dodo Nullius. And Mars now to the end. Completes! Piling pressure on Z-Ray, a must-beat map to retain his lead. And Z-Ray now is closing in on the finish. Oh, he juggles precision and procrastination. Because here at the Ice Dodo Tournament, we value top-tier gameplay and top exam marks. And 99.95, the latest and most effective study utility tool for all students in Australia, especially New South Wales. Packaged as a Chrome extension, in both light and dark mode. Fetch all your reference sheets in one click, whether that be maths or physics, and even an integrated Desmos app. And of course, your timetable. If you don't think you can get 99.95, well now, you can get it for free. Just search up tinyurl.com/99.95 to unlock HSC success today. Thanks 99.95. Now back to the video, where we see the round points tallied as 424 to 457. Z-Ray wins the first round. Mars 0, Z-Ray 1. Z-Ray leads in the grand final. If you're wondering, we do the tournament. We play 3 rounds of 5 maps each in multiplayer Ice Dodo. The winner of the match is determined by who wins the most rounds. So best of 3. And Z-Ray completes it first. Now, if I remember correctly, Mars didn't even get past the first bit. Yes, 39 to 120. Seems like Mars has a skill issue, fittingly reflected by what we have as the next map. Now this map is a 63-second map, longer than the 45 seconds allocated, so we're just going to skip ahead here because no one's going to complete it anyways. But Z-Ray gets a slight edge because Mars died at the start. Oh, and fun fact, Mars has died 41 times so far this match, and Z-Ray 26 times, as we enter some maze, a simple map which both players should beat. And Mars does. Z-Ray surprisingly does not. Is this the start of another comeback by Mars? Path to Paradise is our next difficulty 7 map. Another simple map which both players should have under their belt. Unsurprisingly, Z-Ray completes it. Oh, and Mars is struggling here and doesn't even make it past the second bit. It might be game over. That means Mars must beat map 10 and Z-Ray must not beat it if Mars wants to draw level and deny Z-Ray a 2-0 win. An anguishing moment as we watch along. And Z-Ray dodges the blocks, the final jump, and he completes it. And what a win in style! Z-Ray's third first try in this match earns him an unassailable 2-0 advantage against Mars. What happens now will just be consolation for Mars. Can he beat the timer? Yes, he can. Second place. And now we have confirmation of that 4:04 to 5:02 scoreline for round 2. And now it's officially Mars 0, Z-Ray 2. Z-Ray has been crowned the champion of the Ice Dodo Tournament, his first title. What an achievement! And because we're doing best of 3 rounds here, Z-Ray has already won the match. So goodbye if you're leaving us here. But there is one more record that might be very interesting to observe. No Ice Dodo player has ever won a major grand final by the maximum scoreline of 3-0. Painkiller 2-1 Maple in Season 6. Zuyu 2-1 Greba in Season 5. The list goes on. No 3-0 scoreline just yet. Can Mars prevent a humiliating defeat? Or can Z-Ray break this 4-year hoodoo? 2 laps to 1, Z-Ray is on track to tear apart the history books. Map 12, Podge Lodge as we start off map number 12 and speed up here to see Mars getting close to the end and now dying at the end. And now Z-Ray gets close to the end and Z-Ray completes it first again. Utter domination from Z-Ray in this grand final. Simply unbelievable. Mars cooks up a buzzer beater once again, but the gap is now 35 points between the two, a deficit from which he can still come back from if he locks in on skill trial. We'll skip ahead here because the map is also longer than 45 seconds, so no one's going to complete it in the given time, but Mars's death at the start means he is now behind Z-Ray, and Z-Ray has gotten further in this map yet again, and Z-Ray wins the map again. This lead is growing larger by the map. Are we going to see a first ever grand final in a 3-0 scoreline? I guess we'll have to wait here. It's time for map 14, Heaven and Hell, as we speed up here, down to Hell, around the corners, dodging the cones, up to Heaven, the final cones, the final dodge, and oh my days, equal first place. Mars is running out of chances, a deficit of around 60 points to come back in the last map. It's a huge mountain to climb in the pool rooms. Map number 15, a difficulty 8 map to round off our game, the final map of this game, and both players are at the same place in the map. A tight one here, and Mars dies first here, and now Z-Ray. Oh, pool rooms is 45 seconds, which means Mars cannot overcome that 60-point deficit now, how hard he tries, and we all know what that means. Z-Ray is officially the first ever Ice Dodo player to win a major grand final by the maximum scoreline of 3 rounds to 0. An absolutely dominating performance in the 3rd round, and to produce a scoreline we've never ever seen before in a grand final. 4 first tries, 9 maps won, 1 extra lap, and 18 fewer deaths. This video is brought to you by 99.95. You're watching the Ice Dodo Tournament, and as we say goodbye, we leave you with the scoreline: Mars 0, Z-Ray 3.